Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another episode here in Icarus. This will be episode 41 of our little adventure. Today I'm gonna try and do two missions. First one is Tempest Retrieval, and the second one is Miasmic research. For Tempest Retrieval, we don't need anything special. For Miasmic research, we need a bunch of stuff. So I have in here 3 coal beacons in case the loot that we're gonna get from Tempest Retrieval is gonna be way too much. We're gonna put it in these pouches in here. I'm actually gonna take one which is empty, and this is the stuff that is needed for the Tempest. No, for the Miasmic research. So you're gonna need like this: organic residue cleanser, foundry, 4 solar panels. You're gonna need 2 electric furnaces, alteration bench, advanced one, and chemistry bench. Also, you're gonna need a shack to put them. So, since that foundry is huge, it takes 2 floors. I said to myself, a 3x3 should be enough. 2 floors high, so 18, whatever, 20, 1 point, whatever. And these guys are some materials that you're gonna need. I made the calculus. I don't know if it's correct. We're gonna find out in a minute. 30 refined wood, 16 epoxy, 20 steel screws, 16 carbon fiber, 21 titanium ingot. Those guys are needed because once you're gonna get in there, the mission is gonna tell you make Miasmic tools, use distill Miasmic stuff, make tools, use them, and then deposit something, I don't remember what, in a pot. Nevertheless, we're gonna begin with Tempest
missing persons case here for you.
of 100.
Or in this case, people. A whole team is dropped off the radar.
Nice.
And in the worst possible
So
place,
let's
too.
begin this one.
Looks like you're back on Group 15's radar. They've had a team go missing. Prometheus. Seems like a bad place to get lost. You got some hellish weather on the horizon. You'll want to gear up well for this one. I'm not kidding about those storms. Walk in unprepared and you won't be walking back out. And one more thing. That audio log you found last time, well, it's sounded a lot like one of my old crew. Someone I haven't been in contact with for a long time. I have a rather uncomfortable feeling about what the group wants here, so keep your wits about you and your eyes open. And when I say be careful, I mean it. This is probably one of the most dangerous...
Prospector, you may start at any time. Final contact with our staff has given us multiple possible locations. Our forecast indicates that weather may be an obstacle. I'd like to remind you that all data and or hardware that you recover during these assignments is the sole property of the group. Sharing said data with anyone outside of Group 15 will be considered an act of aggression and shall be dealt with accordingly. All Group 15 data is also encrypted, for your safety, of course.
Of course, Miss Clark. So for this one, you're gonna have to go into the North Arctic in here.
Of one of the team members marked on your map. Please proceed to this location immediately.
In here, you're gonna have 2 or 3, I think, dead agents. And then Soul is gonna talk to you. And you're gonna have to get on that wall. But first, we gotta collect the bodies. And I seem to remember them having some good stuff on them. They are not lying about that storm. You're gonna have a bad storm. If you're not fast enough, you're gonna get hurt. I don't care about the spawn shack. At some point, Soul is gonna put us... is gonna give us the location of his old shack. And it's gonna be just amazing. In here on this island, I believe, or that other island, is the first location. You may want to move fast for this. In here, there is no danger. Next location, you're gonna have a stalker.
Unfortunate.
Grab those.
We
Keep
have a signal
people
from the
moving.
next nearest team member for you. Hopefully they will be more intact.
There is. So the second location, the first one on this island. Second one in here, you're gonna have a stalker. Apparently the storm will be upon us. That's really bad. I was remembering the storm being in here later. So it ain't gonna be pretty. I could recall my ship in here because I have a shack in there, and the fire and the bed and everything I need. But honestly, I don't feel like doing it. Maybe I will regret that. I don't know. But if you're not good enough with this or comfortable enough, I suggest you grab a shack with you. Or at this point, like, if you do the same thing as I do, recall your ship in here, put your concrete shack down, a tiny one, or just get into a cave, make a fire or not, and be comfortable in there, you know? But check this one out. Where is the storm? Where is that storm? I'm asking you. Where is it? Well, it ain't here. Why? Because we're playing Icarus! And it's buggy like that all the time. Okay, good stuff. So, I think it's down there. You're gonna have in here those flying ugly dinosaurs, red wings, and
What was that?
that stalker. That stalker is gonna spawn in there.
There may be a threat nearby.
You may want some guns, okay? Not interested in the wolves or in those guys. Stalker is gonna come from there, I believe, but only after. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, Wolfie, whatever. Get your stalker in there. They're kind of deadly, so you better watch out, okay? I have super big pepper shooter here, but I don't know. Be careful. They have nice moves when they fight. I really like those moves. But now is not the time to do those moves or to look at them. Let's just get in here, grab this stuff,
Another one. Fine.
and move on.
There is one more team member out there. The location from their last signal is on your map.
So you're gonna get even more to the north, basically west, that entrance into the cave in there. There are times when you get a second stalker in here spawning. I don't know what to deal with that, but it is what it is. Just ignore everything and keep on running. In here, there's gonna be a body with another stalker. Guess what? That one is tethered. You can chase him. But don't be too afraid of those stalkers because they're not that bad. If you have some, let's not say amazing
I urge you to
buffs.
proceed with caution. There are signs that the creature
Some
is
buffs,
in the area.
these guys are gonna be in the way. Let me get rid of them. Yeah. Well. Amazing. Good stuff. Well, that guy could be an issue. Not anymore. Over this ridge, you get that stalker. You see him? So he's running. You can stay up there and snap him. Let me show you. First time I did this mission, don't worry, is gonna fake it like he's coming for you. Yes, kitty. Yes, yes. Oh my god, I got a level. That guy is walking from there where the body is until down there or up there. But at some point he's going back. You can stay here and snap him. You're gonna be kinda safe, I believe. If they didn't modify the mission. Apparently they kinda did. Well, no, they didn't. Forget I said didn't. So you can just snap him with this guy. He's gonna die really fast. But honestly, check this one.
What on earth is that? Don't just stand there. Get rid of it.
I don't know what that one was.
Well,
You see?
so much for
So
rescuing the team. We will send in a cleanup detachment for body disposal.
grab all of those.
Prospector, can you hear me?
And now rush that way. Where that house purple, look up in here.
Neat trick to get it through the upper atmosphere.
Get in there.
This may be asking too much, but please understand it's important for a friend. I need you to send me the data on that module. Mark the location on your map, an old supply cache. It's got a narrow beam communicator, so you can send the data to the community securely.
So this is Old Man Soul's house in here. We're gonna go and upload that data, and after that we're gonna transmit it back to this guy's whatever the name was. Watch out for the cracks, they're not pleasant. Okay, so in here we turn right and then it's immediately in here. See it? There's some good stuff in this base behind. Okay, first you're gonna touch that.
This is a lot. Look, I'll get back to you. I have a gal who can get this decrypted. Obviously, best not to mention this to anyone.
Funny enough, that one is still burning. It has 5 wood, just like Soul was in here a minute ago.
Just
In
send the
here.
data like nothing happened.
You see those? I'm only interested in the iron cardboard. I'm gonna grab it for myself. That it's got some good stuff in it. I'm gonna grab it. Gonna deliver the data to group 15, exactly like the mission says. Basically what you gotta do is put that module inside. I don't know if you can still listen. No, you can't. You can only drop. Let's try. No, they removed that one. Well, it is what it is. Let's just place it in there. And that's it. Mission over. Easy. Easy red exotics. You can do this one non-stop. Really. Okay, let's...
Excellent. The group thanks you for your efforts today.
Something's going on. I cannot activate this one.
Goodbye.
Well, I'm just gonna try and pick it up. Before you were able to pick it up, apparently now it's not an option. This one is giving you really good materials in here, but I don't know why I'm unable to grab it. There's a chest inside of it. I wonder what happens if I take out the chest. Nothing. Well, what about you? I want you because I want to turn you into electronic. Apparently that's not a thing anymore. If you want this concrete shack, it's not concrete. It's stone. Just take it, man. Make it yours, you know? But nothing much in here for me. I have in here already from a previous mission. A tech ramp, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just gonna knock that one into her senses. Why sink, boy? If I can find it. And get down through here. Otherwise, you're gonna break your legs. So either bring ramps. Oh shit, almost fell in. Or go around the way you came. I don't know where my touch ramps are. I'm getting a little scared. Just a second. Well, that's an easy way down, but not very much advised because I almost died. Those were my ramps, by the way. It is what it is. Let's keep on moving. We made it out. So now, out of here, and into the, I think it's east. We're in here, in here, or in here. We gotta do the next mission. So it's easier just to get back home, and then we're gonna continue that mission. I'm gonna catch you guys back home. Okay, here we are back home. We're gonna start the next mission. Is this guy up? Miasmic research for schools. Okay.
They want it done quick.
Research. Miasmic research station.
If you're looking
Refine the
for some
miasma
cash,
and craft
this would be
miasmic
the
tools.
one.
You
You're here for Cinetine. And if you get it right, they'll be there for you.
you must not forget
There's a lot riding
who
on
it's
this
in.
one, and they know it. They sent the objectives through
Okay.
already, so get to the zone as soon as you can. And hope you got better luck than their last crew.
You got nasty animals. Remember, needlers are the worst ever. If you get really unlucky, you're gonna have the hammerhead as well. I hope not. Don't forget your electricity tools because you're gonna need to power up benches. I believe so. See you guys in there. So here you're gonna have at the entrance. You're gonna have to build them. Just make some ramps. Doesn't matter what kind of ramps. If you wanna bring concrete, be my guest. Thatch is not the greatest thing ever, but they're really cheap to make. If you don't get stuck inside of them, I believe they will work just fine. Yeah, whatever's. And they will get destroyed by the winds, that's for sure. But this, a few hammers will fix them right up. Okay, let's continue towards the location. So apparently we made it into the zone. I will try to recall my ship in here. I'm not sure it's gonna work. Alright, let's try this. Whatever you do, don't drop your recall beacon into the water because it ain't gonna work. So it doesn't work in here. In here, it's where we're at. Don't drop it into the water because you're gonna lose. You're never gonna find it. So let's try a few different spots. Normally, you gotta get all that crap. And here it works. So I'm out of the zone. Okay, and we're gonna need to get in. Gonna wait for my ship to land in here and grab all the pouches. I'll get over in carbide for sure, but it ain't an issue. Basically, I could build right in here, and I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build in here because in here I'm in the zone. How do I know that I'm in the zone? You got that gray stuff on your radar. In here I'm not in the zone. In here I'm in the zone. Okay, so I'm gonna grab all of that. Doesn't matter if I'm getting over in camera. I really don't care about it. Starting this spot, we are in the zone. Just to make it sure, we're gonna grab, I don't know, solar panel, let's call it, and put it down. Let's see, does it click or not? It clicks, perfect. So we are in the zone. Let's start with the shack. We set the 3x3. I wanna put that one back now because I don't have enough space. This guy. So we're gonna make the shack first. Apparently somebody miscalculated. Well, that won't be an issue. You only need a 2x2 though for that guy. For the foundry, that's the biggest stuff. So look, if I take it out of here, that boy, and place it in here, you see? That's what you need. So the rest of it, no. Okay, so let me put the rest of the walls in here. I think that's how I made the calculus. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that guy in there. That guy in there. And now put the walls in here. Exactly. That's it. I counted good after all. Okay, put that boy in there. Everything is closed. Let's see about the cleanser. Just gonna put it somewhere in there. Doesn't matter. Okay. We need all of those. You will not use the alteration bench. It doesn't really matter. Let's just put it like that in here. But you will use the chemistry bench. That's certain. Okay. All those materials, I think they need it in the foundry. So just gonna dump them in there. In here. I'm gonna put my spawn point in here first because this could get nasty while you're hunting. Time to put the power in. Remember, bring your power. Now, just to make it easy, connect everything to the power. You will not need to smelt anything. You're gonna need maybe that one, this one for sure, and that one for sure. Okay, let's get out with the power. And up in there. Okay, we got the solar panels. Let's connect them. Everything is connected. And now, collect crystallized miasma by hunting and skinning creatures in the swamp. I mean, these guys. Skin them, and they're gonna have the miasma on them. You need something like at least 20, I think. Something like that. This is nasty. You don't want to get that close to it. This one didn't have any miasma on it. It's a bummer. Okay, let's keep on hunting. Okay, so I have 22 miasma. Just gonna put them in here. I don't think we have the power to distill everything. Apparently we do have. That's strange because it's kind of dark. But apparently one of the forget about it. We don't have it anymore. Right? Right. Okay, good. Let's sleep for the night. We're gonna cook those. It's gonna be a minute until we're gonna have the power. I'm pretty certain. Because well, we're in a butthole, as you can well see. So yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Gotta have to wait for that. So apparently only around 10 o'clock you only around 10 o'clock we're gonna have some light in here and some power. Yeah, because it's slowly just like that. No, didn't expect that one. I'm gonna grab those because I think we're gonna need more. Okay, so we should have some power. Not yet. It's gonna happen soon enough. Don't worry. Yeah, here we go. One it's on. slowly coming back to life. So time 10:13. Okay, let's start this boy. We're gonna need all of those. Craft them for us. I need to distill like 20 of them. Yeah, we're finally lighting here. That one it's working, the others no. Not. We need to have the light on that side. So, apparently that's not a thing. And the shit because of the way that I placed them. They don't need to stay in the light, by the way. Because if one of them is into the light, that's enough power for whatever. But I'm just gonna put them in anyway. Finally it's done. Now it's telling you. Build Miasmic knife, sickle, axe, pickaxe. Alright, let's put those in here. try not to catch ourselves on fire. Oh, everything is cooked. Perfect. So, huh. Better be careful. Okay. Axe is needed. Sickle, knife, pickaxe. Oh, sickle. Knife. And now we're gonna see if I miss anything. No, I had just enough stuff for all of them. Perfect. Okay, they're done. Test the tools and deliver the materials to the sanitary retrieval pod. We just dropped somewhere that way apparently. We need the city glands. Fretty. Those are not the city glands. So those you take them better with the Miasmic knife. And infected bark. Right. That one you grab it with the Miasmic axe, of course. Let's put the axe first. And find the tree right here. Shop. Well, are you gonna drop for us the Miasmic stuff, Majigis? Let's see. The city glands. That's here we go. We get fight. Okay. Let's keep on hunting, I guess. Let's chop down a tree just to get rid of those 30 barks that we need. But I don't know. Yep, I got 40 out of that guy. Let's find the drop pod. Put them in there because you're getting hurt if you're having them in your inventory. Okay, so we want to get rid of that and of those. Okay. Now we need to hunt just to grab another 25 acidic. Best thing ever, swamp creatures, okay? Not the other stuff. So I just killed the Viscid. It dropped 26 glands. Just amazing. Apparently that's the best thing ever, if you wanna have a bunch. Alright, let's put them all in there.
Alright.
And that's it.
That's everything. You did it, and lived to tell the tale. Which is more than a lot of folk can say. Because they're dead. If you're aiming to impress Sinatai, I'd say you succeeded. They'll notice this.
So right now it's time to pack up. Easy mission, okay? Easy. If you're prepared and you know what to bring. Otherwise, it's a chore. So my advice to you, be prepared, as always. Over prepared. And don't shoot your catch ladder because it goes away in smoke. Anywho, easy exotics in there. Quite fun. I think they were. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna leave this on here. Total recording time for both missions with all the time that I stood in here waiting for the sun to come by. 55 minutes and something. So not that bad. In 1 hour we did 2 missions. Of course the final video is gonna be shorter because I'm gonna cut a bunch of running and stuff that we didn't hear from that. And the waiting. But really good. Easy money, you know? And if you need more rated exotics, you should really do that Tempest Retrieval. Do it from the space. You drop close by and all you gotta do is run and collect stuff. It's really easy. And each time you do that, you get 50 exotics. Red ones, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta take that. So, other than that, there is not much to do. Alright, you know? Yep. So we're gonna leave this episode in here. Guys, thank you so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have. And if you wanna see some more. And if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, You can do that by grabbing yourselves an amazing membership. I'm kidding you. Just take a peek at it. Thank you again. I'll see you into the next one. Bye now.